Look, I'm sorry, okay? I just couldn't get this video out on Valentine's Day. I just needed the day to reflect on my life and just go, why am I just so alone for another year? Hello, all of my otaku friends. My name is Prophet-Taku, and welcome back to my channel for this rapid fire recommendations video. Today on this Should You Read Sunday, we have 5 shoujo manga recs in 5 minutes, so sit back, relax, and just let your heart go away with the manga. And before we get started today, I want to acknowledge the sponsors of this video, Right Stuff Anime and Kodansha Comics. A big 3 cheers for Kodansha for putting out some of their most acclaimed series in these new 3-in-1 omnibuses. They're really nice quality. I'm thoroughly impressed. And of course, I don't have to say anything about Right Stuff Anime, my #1 place to buy all my anime, manga, and otaku merch. So thanks to Omar and the team for continuing to support the channel and this Should You Read Sunday series. So let's start with manga #1, number 6. Just peak YouTube content. I'm just impressed with myself every day. The classic manga series set in a dystopian world, but in a utopian city, but not everything is the way that it actually seems. There's some bad, evil things going on. This is labeled as a shoujo, but it sure doesn't feel like a shoujo, which is why I'm recommending it to the new shoujo reader. Cool premise, deep characters, and a really deep story with many layers just waiting to be discovered. You can label this as an action thriller with just a little sprinkling of BL to get your ship imagination wandering. The pacing was a bit off in terms of getting invested into the world and the story, but I'm sure this is going to be shelled out in the later volumes, so I cannot wait to see where this story and this mystery goes. Next up is the new shoujo beat title on the block, My Special One, and it was surprisingly good. This manga is a fluffy high school rom-com following a girl who just swears off all pretty boys, and she specifically hates idols and everything they stand for. But alas, the #1 idol in Japan catches her eye and he wants her to be his new fan, but is she going to be that fan, or maybe something a little more? Character development is the name of the game in this volume. The MC is expertly written. Not only is she super funny, her face gags are great, she has a great personality, but her character development in this first volume really attracted me to the series. On the other side, the MC idol boy also has a lot of great character traits as well, and their interactions together are just super wholesome, and this manga series is a lot of fun, super surprising. I just highly recommend it. Don't judge a book by its cover, because honestly, this doesn't look like a lot from the outside, but it was surprisingly very well written. Do you like mystery political thrillers? How about some fantasy? What if you're a furry? What's wrong with me? But this one hooked me right from the beginning. It's a total page turner. There's many different emotions, feelings, and moods that create great variety in the story. But our story follows this girl right here. She's an Ajin, a beast servant, as she looks to get revenge against the human imperial court for killing her brother in her childhood. You're rooting for the MC all the way, but of course there are some cute moments that tug at your heartstrings and a slow burn relationship that is the perfect touch to all the tension in this story. Highly recommend if you're looking for something a little different. Now, before we get into this next manga here, yes, there is an age gap relationship, but it's done very well. Tsubaki-Chou Lonely Planet follows our MC girl who's trying to pay off her father's debt by becoming a live-in maid at the house of a standoffish author. This story has shoujo written all over it. It's just a perfect balance of slice of life and feels tugs at the heartstrings. The best part of this manga, what makes me want to continue reading on, is our main character. She's super likable, she works hard, and she sacrifices her own personal agenda to make sure everyone else around her is happy. And flipping onto the other side with our male character, even though he's standoffish, he's older, he's kind of mean, don't think of him in a creepy way. He's more of a mentor figure. He's just trying to help Fumi guide through her life in her teenage years. He has a very sympathetic heart, very sympathetic to her situation, and that's why I feel comfortable recommending it, because even though it's an age gap, I think it's done respectfully well and it's not weird at all. And last but not least, we have the highly acclaimed, hilarious rom-com that just blew me away, High School Debut. We follow our MC girl who's never had a boyfriend before. She doesn't know how to be appealing to boys or dress up or talk to them, so she employs the help of our main character guy, who's the most popular, beautiful guy in the school, to help coach her in how to be more appealing to boys. But the only catch is that she can't fall in love with him, and well, you can put the puzzle pieces together. The thing about this manga is that it has all the common shoujo tropes that you could possibly think in it. Love triangle, misunderstanding, getting locked in a room, walking into kissy kissies. But everything about the story, even though it does seem kind of cookie cutter, it's all organic and it just makes sense. It's not drama for the sake of drama. I love all the different scenarios presented in the manga, and it's one of my favorite reads so far this year because it continues to make me laugh. The story is super well written. The MC boy and girl are both likable, and they both have character traits that make you root for them in different ways. Highly recommend this series if you can find it. And that is it for my rapid fire recommendations video on the shoujo manga. I hope you're reading a lot of shoujo this month and you are living vicariously through the relationships of these fictional characters. As always, if you enjoy my videos, please hit that like button, tap the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you know when more of my videos come out, and I will see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.